Let's see how to create a function template or a generic function. Okay. To do this, we need to use the keyword called template. After that, we need to use angular bracket to declare a template or to create a template. To create a template, we are using a keyword called class, and next we are given a name of the template. So here class is the keyword is used to create an template. And what is T? Okay. It is a template. It is a template. Okay. And now this is what? This is called a template clause. Template. So here we have created a template. Now you need to understand that. I'm going to add one more point. A template can only used within one function only. Within one function only. We cannot use this template with multiple functions. Okay. So now a template clause, another point I'm going to add here, a template clause must be followed by an function definition in which template will be applied. Template will be applied. So let's create a function here. So void is the return type of the function and name of the function is fun. Now here inside the function body, we can use this template T or in a function argument also. Here, what is num? Num is a variable of type T, but I did not mention num as integer, or I did not declare num as double or float or any other primary type. Now, when you declare a variable of template type, then this variable can be initialized with any kind of value. Okay, so let's see inside this function, let us write few lines of source code here. So here we are creating another variable, suppose result, t result equal to num plus 5. Here what is 5? 5 is an integer literal. So template at runtime it's going to easily adjust and it's going to convert this line as an integer addition. And later on it's going to save the result here. Okay, now let's print the result here. Cout t, sorry, not t, cout result. Now to declare and create a template, we only need to use a standard library. No other header file is required. So we are going to use the IOStream here for getting input and output. Getting input and output. Okay. So no other header file is required. Now let's see to call this function and how this template function is behaving here. Now call this function. To call this function, there is no extra syntax we need to understand or remember. Same syntax we are going to use the way we are calling a simple function by using the name of the function. Then suppose inside this function I am passing a value 3. So here template function get called and a integer value is passed as argument. An integer value is passed as argument. Next, we are calling the same function again, fun, but look at this time, I am passing a double value instead of integer. Now, I have passed a double value. But how many functions I have written? I have written only one function. I did not mention the type of the argument, neither as integer, neither as double. But you can use the same function for different data. As for integer, as for double, similarly, you can use the function for float also. Now, let's compile this code and try to understand how this code is working here. Save this code. And if we compile, okay, let me share the output window with you. Now look at the output window. The first output we are getting here as a 8 because initially I have passed 3 to the template function. Then 3 plus 5, it generates me 8. At next, I have passed a double value as 3.4. So 3.4 plus 5, it's print me the output as 8.4. And at third case, I have passed 6.7 to the template function, and 6.7 plus 5, it generates me 11.7. So here we find that one function can use for various type of data, over various type of data. The most fundamental thing is here, we have written only one function, but it works for multiple functions. Now next, we're going to understand how template function is working over various data. Any question? Any question?
No, sir.
Clear? Okay. Let's try to understand now how this function is used here, and one function behaves like a 3 other function. When you call this function with integer type value, then compiler do following steps for you. First step, compiler will generate a specialized version of the generic function for integer data type. Integer data. So means this code, whatever you have written here, it will be rewritten for you and it will be rewritten by the compiler. Compiler will convert this function and generate a specialized function for you. And every template going to be replaced by the specific data type. This step will be done by whom? Done by the compiler for you. This is the reason we called it is a specialized version, because there is only one specific type is mentioned, int. And this is the function generated by the compiler, and we called it a specialized function of the generic function. And this whole process of generating a template generating a specialized function of a generic function is called is called instantiating, template instantiating. Template instantiating. Instantiating, correct? So these are the few terminology you should remember while you programming with the template. Let's see next another example that we're going to see. Can we return a value from a template function or not?